T3 already knows. With his cherry popped with Hot Toys, he wants another one. When Archer gets his, he's gonna be like, "Oh wow, I know that Yuki used to have them, but he said that it just took too much space, so it's hard." But if you other guys, I mean, and then I know that EC has like Predator Hot Toys, so he knows where we're coming from, and I agree with him too.
Feral Predator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's hard to say because I agree with also EC collecting that Sam Wilson, Captain America. It's just phenomenal when you spread the wings and everything. He spreads eagle and let's go. So
I was going to say the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with the Andrew Garfield one. I've seen it in person. That thing's freaking awesome.
I mean,
that's why it's hard to say. Go ahead, Arch.
Oh no, go ahead, finish. You're good.
I was gonna say, well, it's hard to say because he's saying Amazing Spider-Man 2, the Andrew Garfield, but I just won an Amazing Spider-Man 2 Andrew Garfield on Whatnot maybe a month or two ago, but it's from the old line, when it came out, when Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out. So that's the hard part to say, with Hot Toys, which is amazing because they bring some of these back, but a little bit better. Just like the Iron Man, when you get the first editions of Iron Man, they weren't that die-cast metal, so they were kind of like, you were not impressed, and then they reissue them again, but with die-cast, and it's like, wow, so it's just tough to say. So, you would have to do a Undisputed 4 Hot Toy Edition special or something like that for that.
I mean, I would even, in looking at the figures coming out, I'm like, a whole separate category could almost be like, what's your favorite to be released one? Because I feel like over the last year, like the Feral Predator, like that would have been mine, but don't have it in hand yet. The Michael Keaton Batman, like I feel like that one was probably the most popular pre-order that came out from Hot Toys, but again, don't have it in hand, can't see it. Also doesn't come with a I don't think it comes with a maskless sculpt, so it's like, could that win without the maskless sculpt? So,
but you'll be surprised, Archer, because I thought that the Batman one, the Michael Keaton, would be sold out from the pre-orders on Sideshow, and it's not. That's why it's shocking with some of these Hot Toys, because like I never thought the Shuri from the Black Panther Wakanda Forever figure where she's in the Black Panther suit would sell out, and she's on waiting list now, and I'm like, what, that figure? And because female, and this is the truth, female characters for Hot Toys do not intend to sell out right away. They take a while until they're completely sold out, not like other figures, and it's just really tough to again say like which one's gonna sell out or not. The Electro, the No Way Home Electro, that sold out, and I didn't think it was gonna sell out because he looks simple. I thought the Doc Ock, the Green Goblin were gonna sell out. They didn't. They reissued them again, and it's like, what in the world's going on here with some of these? But it's just honestly, it doesn't matter if one of you guys were to message me and say, what Hot Toy should I buy? I would tell you, go for whichever you want. If you want to make it easier for you, go for the favorite character that you like, because even if you get a Lando, which I have a Lando, he's amazing. It's just crazy. And that's why I stick with Hot Toys, because everybody likes, like a good example, the MCU Marvel Legends. I don't like them all because they don't look that great. But if you get me a Hot Toy MCU figure, I'll take that anytime.
Yeah, I think that with Hot Toys, like it's collect what you like when it comes to them. Like I have Hunter, I have Boba, I have Mando. Like those are my favorite. Some of my favorite characters. I just need a Commander Cody really bad.
I mean,
but
they're
now let's
all amazing. I mean,
they're all great.
Yeah.
So let's move on to NECA. What's the NECA figure of the year? In your guys'
Feral Predator.
Elf is good.
Hello.
I agree.
Elf
is good.
Elf is like top 5 figure of the year. Come on, Elf's awesome. Plus it's nostalgia.
I'm going Frey, I'm going Feral Predator or Earl from Dinosaurs.
Earl,
yeah, I'm going to second
that.
Dang it, I don't have Earl yet, so I can't judge.
Yeah, I don't have Earl.
He
either.
looks amazing.
Freaking amazing.
Yeah,
it's good. Steel Clan.
Earl's awesome. Alf is awesome. I got to give the nod. I've got 2 of them on the shelf behind me. Part 7, Jason Voorhees. Come on. You got to throw some horror stuff in there. I love that figure. Like I said, that's hard to get for one thing. Hard to track down on Target.com. But yeah, Alf's going to be right there with him. But I got to give the nod to Jason. I mean, he's up there in the box. He's trying to get a hold of Batman back here. Get the guy some love.
We need that Jason X.
Yes. I've got a Jason X, but it's not that brand there. It's the old stuff that used to be out. I think it was McFarlane or Nick. I can't remember.
I hated the movie, but I gotta say the ones that Yukon found,
Mm-hmm.
the Part 3 turtles. I think they're great, so I got them. And it's very hard to find NECA figures in my area, but lately I've just been finding them. I mean, I even found the Foot Clan with Kino, and I was like, wow, I'm taking this. So I'm getting in that rabbit hole again of the turtles. They look amazing, but from all of them, the comic ones and the CBS cartoon ones, and of course the movie ones. So I got to say that those have been really. It's just hard to say with also NECA because you guys are saying Alf, and I love Alf, but I don't think it's one that I would want. Just because it's just that one character that you're gonna have. The dinosaurs would be different because you'll get every other character eventually, but those and that feral predator, just amazing.
I mean, they put out such good stuff this year. It's hard to. It's kind of just like the Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Is what you like, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, Phil.
I'm gonna go Alf. Yeah, I think it's Alf. Yeah, all the stuff he comes with. I mean, this right here is a phenomenal touch. I love that he comes with like everything that you saw in the series. So, and then it wasn't released this year, but I finally got the original Turtles from 1990.
Yes.
And oh my God, those things.
Yes.
The Leonardo.
Yes.
Leonardo, I don't give a crap. It was released 5 years ago. He's my figure of the year because he is just, those things are incredible.
Literally, those 2-packs are why I'm even on this stream right now. Like seeing pictures of those got me into toy collecting. But I'm giving it Steel Clan / Xanatos. Like
it's a good one.
Don't be wrong. Everything mentioned today is amazing, like absolutely amazing. But that was the first time in a long time that I've opened up a pack of figures and said, I think you undercharged me for the sheer mass of the figure and all the accessories it comes with. And that goes for both of them, Steel Clan and Xanatos. Because I mean, it's the same mold, just repainted. But
yeah, I don't have those yet. I have to get the. I actually just picked up Xanatos and Eliza, so I'm a little bit behind on gargoyles. So
I am as well.
A little bit behind it.
Yeah.
I always see them, so it's not like a big.
right.
Like I'm not like, oh, I got to get that because every store I walk into, I see them. So I'm like, oh, I'll wait.
Yeah. They were hyped up
Mhm.
when Goliath came out because we didn't know how far down the line they would go. So Goliath was like hard to get when he first dropped. And then Thalog came out and just sat. And then Demona and Bronx. I remember the next two starts.
Those were yeah, they were hard at first. They were definitely
first.
hard at first.
Yeah. But then it normalized.
Demand caught up to supply, or supply caught up to demand.
When everybody was hunting them, it was when they came out for like Haulathon, and that's not like Haulathon isn't like their normal release, like they just put out like a handful of them, and then they like dropped the actual release later.
Yeah, Haulathon is
another amazing line.
L, company L of the year. Haulathon.
Yeah.
Haulathon. I'm glad I don't collect those turtles, man. I would be brokered than I am.
I'm so tired of them like dropping like $400 worth of stuff at once. It's like, just spread it out. Like, what? I just had to skip all that shit. So like, why would you drop $400 worth of stuff 3 weeks before Christmas?
Like, the same day.
Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, Colin reached out to me. It's like, I don't even understand what is going on with that guy right now. I am so mad.
It's like
everything's releasing right now.
It's like feast or famine with them. You get nothing, then you get it all.
So then they dropped the $500 turtle van. The $500 van.
That I'm
Plus that,
still
it's like,
waiting.
And the $300 playset. That's a loss. I don't care if that's an L for them.
The van was only
$300. Sorry.
Oh wait,
Let's
did we skip overhyped figure of the year?
Oh, I haven't
Which
gotten
one?
there yet.
Oh, okay,
We
cool.
haven't gotten there yet.
I think we're still going down the list. It seems
Alright,
to be changing and fluctuating on the conversation.
Okay.
Listen. I do what I want. All right.
There you go.
All right,
So,
that's it. All right, we're all hunting Rex down. No.
Yeah.
remember, I live in Ohio. I will give you my address.
That's a short drive for me and EC. That's a short drive for
Yeah,
us.
we can get there pretty quick.
I
Yep.
watched the video of this guy walking Milwaukee, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of nice there. I might have to relocate.
Milwaukee's not.
Oh no, all right.
It depends on where in Milwaukee. It depends on
Yeah.
where.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to
There-
see Jeffrey
you don't-
Dahmer's,
It's gotten a lot better in the last like 10 years. That's for sure. It's like really.
Yeah,
developed.
it's still. Don't drive a Sonata in Milwaukee. Don't.
yeah.
At least, yeah, don't. Unless it's a push button like mine.
There you go.
I was like, I was going toy hunting with a buddy up there, and I'm like, can you just pick me up in Racine? I'm not leaving my car in Milwaukee. So I was like, nope, no chance. My car's getting left in Milwaukee. He can pick me up in Racine. It's like, no.
all right. So we'll go to DC Multiverse Figure of the Year. What do you guys think it is?
Ooh.
I got one answer.
God, which one of the 10,000 he put out does it?
It's-
Can we just do? I mean, can we just do Toddy Mac in general?
Shoot.
I mean, because he's only really got. No, he's got the movie lines, but really his two main ones are DC and Spawn, and I think we all do those, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
People were hunting those dragons down for a while though.
The which ones?
He had like those dragons that he released, and people like for a brief.
Oh
period-
yeah, there's been one at my Walmart that's been since it dropped. It hasn't moved. It's got an inch of dust on it.
Yeah, they're
So,
like in Targets. They're like pushed way back in the bottom of the shelf.
Yeah.
Like, and they've
Yeah.
haven't.
And the thing is, they're nice. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but there's all dragons right up there. A bunch. I got all from when I was younger. Those are all porcelain statues. But yeah, I don't have room for them. Otherwise, I'd grab them.
If he would have articulated them, I would have been all in on them.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Fair.
that's a good point. So,
And I think
so we
everybody
need a
would have.
Toddy Mac of the Year. Oh yeah.
I have two. I gotta say it's gotta be Michael Keaton Batman, not the Ray Liotta version. What I mean by Ray Liotta is the
All right.
Everybody knows that one.
Right.
Everybody knows that one.
Not that one, but the one with the cow. And I gotta say the Nightfall Batman from the San Diego Comic Con exclusive. The color of that one was
that's
a
a
lot.
different one.
Yeah, the color was just phenomenal on that one. So
I didn't.
Those are the-
McFarlane's best this year, in my opinion, hands down, blue and gray Hush Batman. That thing was
Yep,
great.
I was just gonna
Everybody
say that.
nagged about it because of the size
yeah,
of it.
see,
I thought it was sized perfectly. The blue colors on that thing, I'm sorry, it's pretty. It kicked Nightfall Batman's ass, I thought. Even the San Diego Comic Con,
think
that,
of
that
that.
was very close,
Well,
though, but I
grab
got to give it to Hush.
Nightfall right there. There's Nightfall. That's the one I'm picking for my. That's Nightfall. And yeah, his tank is back there.
but yeah, that Hush. I gotta also. I mean, Man Collects is correct. I forgot about that one, and that one's a tough one too.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
a good
but
one.
I'm going with the movie 6-pack. Shout out to E3, he hooked me up with that one, but like, not that any one figure in there was like GOAT, but the fact that you got all of those for the price and the bat signal, I thought it was a good deal. The
Oh, you got
display
this
of all of
right.
it
Okay.
was good when you opened it up. So as a whole, that'd be my win. I would have probably picked up more Batman figures, but I'm done with the plastic capes. Like, he needs to start doing cloth capes, articulated. That's why I liked that 6-pack. My animated series Batman from Target, the one that came with the display stand, it lights up.
Oh, yeah.
Cool figure, but I'm like, he has to be in one spot because of the damn plastic cape. So once he starts dumping plastic capes, then I'll probably go back to McFarlane. But for now, that 6-pack is probably the last one or last McFarlane figure I'm gonna buy for a while.
I'm gonna.
So
agree.
Archer, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something before you go on the EC. And I'll probably agree with you with the 6-pack. It'll be number one if it has one thing, and you're the only one that could answer that because I didn't open mine. Did the George Clooney Batman have nipples?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, then that should
Pretty
be the
sure.
number one.
I'm pretty sure. Someone wants to correct me. I'll grab it right
It
now.
does.
While UC goes. Hang
It
on.
does. I have it.
I'm
Okay.
going to agree with everything Archer just said. And I mean, I don't collect a lot of McFarlane, especially anymore. But the quality control on that 6-pack was amazing.
Mhm.
They were all just great. Like,
Yeah.
He's got
That's the
nippolitis.
Mhm.
Great.
I think it's a
Wait, sorry.
tie between the Hush Batman and the Vampire Batman. I
Hmm.
really like that
Ooh.
Vampire Batman. The Vampire was. I think that's off the Hush body. Isn't that off the Hush body?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, it is.
I
The
believe
face
it
on
is,
that
yeah.
Vampire Batman was
Probably.
phenomenal. So yeah, I'd say those
It
two.
was good.
I'm gonna say.
Then you got to
Hush
say the Green
Batman.
Lantern one too.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's good too. Yeah.
I would say there's a 3-way tie. I'm going to say yes, though. The Hush Batman, one of the best Batmans he's ever done. Green Lantern Vampire, that thing is so damn badass. And the Build-A-Figure for, I know this is going to sound crazy, the Batman Robin figures, Mr. Freeze. This bitch that I chromed out
That's
is
only because you
damn
painted it.
awesome.
It's
Yeah,
better
you
because you painted
painted
it.
it. You painted it.
You
It can't-
cheated.
Yeah, you
doesn't matter.
disqualified.
No, it wouldn't.
Just
Even if I
off
didn't
outta
chrome
here.
it out, if I didn't chrome it out, it's still pretty
Customs
good.
don't count,
yeah.
man.
I was going to call that one out for biggest disappointment of McFarlane.
Nah,
Because you
That thing is
had to
good.
paint it.
the face
Well, he
sculpt
didn't-
looks
he
exactly like
did
Arnold
not-
Schwarzenegger.
He did not paint it. He used metallic Sharpie.
I did not use a Sharpie.
Oh, you used a metallic. I thought you used liquid chrome. Oh, I thought you
used
used
liquid chrome. I did liquid chrome.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would
the
have to
Sharpie
exempt
board.
what you
I
guys
might
said
have
about
one
that
for
one
that
being a
reason.
disappointment. I don't think it's a disappointment. I'm
No, it was
glad they
good.
put Mr. Freeze. Can you imagine if it put another goddamn Bane?
yeah.
Bane. I mean, that thing would have been a piece of trash
Yeah.
as well, like
Yeah.
the other Banes.
Yeah, the Bane needs. I
But
think,
it's a good thing that he didn't do that one.
yeah,
Yeah,
Bane needs
that
Bane
would
from
be-
that movie. It needs to be a mega fig. That's what it needs to be.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Like the other Bane.
Well, let's not forget about
Yup.
the disappointment
Mhm.
that is McFarlane attempting cell shading again with the animated series. Like
Yeah.
Batman
That's
animated
terrible.
series should be
Oh,
the
this new
equivalent
line?
of that should be his Spider-Man animated series line, like the one that comes out, people buy the shit out of it, good to go. But the only saving grace in that line, the Bat Cycle, Scarecrow, and Freeze.
Well, not
Yeah,
to mention
he's
that's a
good.
$3 price tag on them.
$30. Yeah, that was for no. Well, no, there's no reason because aren't those the old Mattel molds?
Nope.
I can't
No.
remember.
They're
It's supposed to
small.
look
No,
like
they're
that.
new. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. I didn't collect DC during Mattel days, so I have no idea.
I really like those animated line, but I'm not paying $29.99 for them.
Yeah.
No,
No.
price point and the cell shading kills it for me.
Same.
Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna pick up Alfred if I find him, but that's about it. Unless they go down to $5, then I'll grab them just cause. But I mean, I really want
Mhm.
a Robin. Like, I really wanted Robin. I was gonna say his other name, but I'd get jokes for days on it. But we'll see. He peed his pants. I'm like, I'm
This
not
one?
doing it. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Oof.
This thing's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, you did
See, I
find. I found it. I found it, but I didn't grab it. So
I bought that
Down in,
box
Gurney.
that Walmart had, like, I don't know if it was earlier in their year or last year.
Yes, the 4-pack.
Yeah, I bought the 4-pack. But yeah, I want these, but I'm not paying $30 for them, so I'm not doing it.
I'm debating that 4-pack, but it's just the paint apps on the ones in my Walmart are just not that good.
Oh yeah,
oh, is that why? It's probably why it's still sitting there.
yeah.
So
And it's on clearance for $100. I'm like, that's not clearance.
No,
yeah, no. I love Walmart clearance tags.
Yeah.
It's $24.97 normal. Like
Yeah.
It is on clearance in my area. It's marked down to $95. So.
There you go.
that's not a clearance.
Wow.
That's a sale. That's not clearance. That's a sale.
that's like barely sale, like 5 cents off.
Oh, I love and hate Walmart for that all at the same time because it's a joke. Frustrating at the
I think Geek Strong, I see him in the chat. I think he's the only one that found that 4-pack for an actual clearance price. But like I said, it's been $95 at the Walmart. There's still 3 of them sitting there. It's been there forever for $4 off.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, I guess it's $1 off a figure.
Well, dude, the Target had them for $23.99. I mean, that's probably what they should have been. I don't understand the $30. I know it's DC Direct, so DC Direct is always more expensive. But $30 for a Build-A-Figure, that's wild.
All right, let's go to Marvel Legend Figure of the Year. What do you guys think it was?
Easy.
Any one of those Spider-Man from the movie Spider-Man.
Oh, this is the hands down the best one.
Tobey
Tom
Garfield.
Holland one.
I'm going to tell you guys why you're all wrong. And
bring it, Archer. Bring it.
And trust me, I was going to bring those figures up if we go to disappointment of like, overhyped figure. But figure of the year is the Renew Your Vows 2-pack, because that is now the definitive Spider-Man figure. And any Spider-Man figure that does not come on that body is a ripoff, and it's a shame.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, but didn't that come out last year?
Yeah,
they're
up. Yeah, that is last year's. Because it was
the end of last year?
When I first started my channel, that was on my top 10 options for 2022.
Damn.
Yeah, it has
so
been a
I
while.
think Renew Your Vow was last year.
So you're wrong, Archer.
Yeah. Later, bye.
Fuck you. You're wrong.
All right, so I'll change my answer then to the Peter Parker 2-pack, because that's the best animated series Spider-Man head sculpt we've ever gotten. Figure we've wanted. Articulation is really good. It would have been 10 out of 10 if we got the striped shirt. But aside from that,
oh, are we on best? Are we on best Marvel Legend? I glitched out, so I missed the next subject.
So yeah, best Marvel Legends or the Met.
First thing I
the
thought
best Marvel
Legends
Legend of 2020.
Realizing that we were not talking Marvel Legends.
I honestly, my honest answer is actually this. This is probably figure of the year for Marvel Legends. The Green Goblin is awesome.
You haven't
no, T, that's crap. Hot toy, not that crap. I'm just kidding.
Not an awesome price.
Yeah, it's a good figure. It's not in my top 5.
I would love that one too.
Not my top 5.
That price for it.
I mean, it's in my top 5.
Well, guys, I collect the retro ones for Legends, but not. I didn't get to collect this one, but I don't know if it was this year. So, I guess correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the one that I saw that I kind of regret not getting, and I saw it in person, was the 2-pack of Null and Venom.
Oof. Ooh, that's a good pack.
Yes. I really like that one for the Marvel Legends that, wasn't retro carded or anything from the animated series like the X-Men or the Spider-Man. So I would say for me, the Null with the Venom, the wings and everything. And is that the first Null figure that we've had? Is that the first appearance of Null as an action figure?
Okay. Yeah, that was the first Null for me.
I really want that animated Carnage 2-pack.
Honestly, so I unboxed it on the channel. The Carnage figure, that's on an old Spider-Man body for some stupid reason. But the symbiote Spider-Man is on the new Spider body. So it's like you would think that you would want that set for the Carnage because that's the newer character that we've gotten in the line. But the symbiote Spider-Man now is my favorite one versus the OG on card symbiote Spider-Man.
Well, that sucks.
Good cell shading too.
I got a problem picking this. I'm getting more into Marvel Legends here lately, but most of the ones I bought this year have been from Ross and Ollie's, and I don't know when the hell they came out. If I'm going to pick one I know came out this year, I was going to pick Green Goblin, but T3 already picked that. So I'm going to go with this thing. I love the way this Moon Knight looks. I'm picking. I haven't got it. I've picked out a package yet, obviously. But I love this thing.
And that was at Ollie's. That came out this year.
That was at Target. That's a new Target.
A few new ones that I bought.
Oh, okay.
You're confusing it for the White Vision. The white pigeon is being found
White-
at Ross everywhere.
Ollie's, Ross, Burlington. I think it's been seen at. I don't know. It's been everywhere. The white. I picked up that
If
white.
it shows up
pigeon,
at Ross,
but-
I'm gonna be pissed off. I paid almost $30 for it. So.
No,
Gotta use
honestly, I'm
coupons,
actually
man.
waiting.
You gotta use coupons. So
I'm
what is
waiting
it?
for.
So
I was gonna say I'm waiting
What?
for the Walgreens exclusive Moon Knight to show up at Ross. That'd piss me off.
the
That
which
some
one?
bitch was harder than fuck to find. The Walgreens exclusive Moon Knight, basically that retro
Oh
card.
yeah, no, that I think it's been too many. I don't think that's gonna show. It's been way too long, I think. But weirder things have happened. It could show up at Ollie's for all we know.
True.
But yeah, that would suck if that one showed up also, because that one's still going for what, like $80? The original Walgreens?
Someone got right. Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, y'all, top Marvel Legends of the year, you guys missed one from the earlier Spiral. That is 6 arms, perfect articulation. The head sculpt is spot on. That is literally the Marvel Legend of the year.
That's a good choice.
6 arms. I mean, yeah, everyone complained it didn't have a lot of paint apps on the body, but she wears a blue jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I don't know why people complain about that, you know. But yeah, Spiral's that's just my margin of the year. Piggyback off the New Year vow, that Deadpool Hydra Bob 2-pack, that's on the Spike New Year buck, and it's freaking awesome. I'm gonna go with that being top 2 right now. Those 2 right now for me are top 2, just because that Deadpool is.
Well, actually, did any of you pick up the Daredevil on that body in the 3-pack?
I canceled my order.
No, hard. I was at my laptop. I just missed out on it. So
I'm enjoying my
and it's going
Murdoch.
for what?
Not gonna lie, it's on my desk.
$50.
I know that it's not the best face for Charlie Cox, but like, I don't know. I just something
Kevin
even with the
Spacey!
articulation- yeah, the articulation is just
Kevin
good.
Spacey.
Like he's double jointed, he's pinless, toe articulation with. Well, no, that's a lie. He's not toe articulation.
Is
But
it?
I thought it was. I saw a cut there, and I was like, "Oh wait, is there toe articulation on here?" No, it's not. But still a fun
Has it
figure.
got the same crappy feet that they give all the suited bodies? Because those things can't stand.
It
Is
is,
it the
but
same
it's
feet, or is it a new foot?
it to me it looks the same. I can grab. Hang on, I can grab Ross
The-
and JJ and tell you right now.
The walking
Yeah, I
stick
say
is
those
what
are the.
keeps
And
that one
because
up.
I can just go to your house, bro.
To,
You don't have to grab me.
You might give
I'm kind of
AJ
curious.
10
I mean,
inches.
another suited body is another suited body, especially once that goes on clearance.
You know what I was gonna say? I know we're talking about Marvel Legends, but I forgot about DC Multiverse. This blue beetle is actually damn good.
Yeah.
Anyway. You're gonna make him break his.
Well, Archer, JJ's toe does articulate. I'm looking at my foot, and yeah, it articulates. So don't worry about it, JJ.
It's a different mold. I didn't realize that. It's actually a different mold.
Okay. So
Yeah. Comparing it to
you and your Eternals.
yeah.
So that's
Atomic
okay. So
Power.
there. Okay. So it's better. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's better. All right.
But yeah, even just the walking stick.
All
like
right.
somebody
Maybe
said,
that'll be a.
it's fun. It's a fun one.
All right. All right. I can always pop the head off and put something else on that. But as long as it's a
Exactly.
better buck than the last couple, yeah. As long as it's better than the last couple, I still can't get freaking Mobius to stand. He dominoed my MCU figures last night again.
Yukon doesn't collect Marvel Legends, but if you're going to pick a Marvel Legend of the year, what would it be?
I don't know. Shit.
Just say Spider-Man. It's like,
See, the problem is now it's
like-
on all your channels, so my subs are going because I don't collect friggin' Marvel Legends.
Like,
I saw
just
that,
do this.
that carded. Right, yeah, I saw that carded one at Target with the webs. That one looked cool, so we'll go with that. The retro.
There you go.
60th, yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
good job.
one.
All right,
Good
well,
choice.
we'll move on to one that Yukon Phil is interested in collecting at times. Star Wars figure of the year.
Okay, that's easy. Darth Malgus, the deluxe, is
Ooh.
definitely the Star Wars Black Series figure. It's not. It's
I
actually
didn't
not
really buy
even.
many this year.
It's not really even close. That one, even though it's deluxe and it's expensive, that thing, there was some new stuff that Hasbro did with it, and it's, yep, it's that one. Pre-Vizsla could have been if he was on a good body.
I went with Chopper from Ahsoka.
That's a very. I really love Chopper that came out, the Black Series Chopper. Not gonna lie, that was one of my. I had to have that one.
I'm gonna say the Darth Vader with the broken helmet. That
Dude,
thing
no.
is awesome.
I can't get the helmet to stay on. Have you got the helmet to stay on? It continues to pop off. Or the one? Are you talking about the? You're talking about the one with the slice?
Yeah, I'm an inbox collector.
Okay.
I don't own it, but I've seen it. And I'm like, dude, this thing's damn good.
That one is cool. Yep.
Windowed package, not windowless like that. Darth Malgus is in.
I'm going with Phil's, I think, number 5, because I didn't get through the whole list yet, but the Darth Maul. Like that's
good.
That's my only Black Series that's on display right now.
Is it the Battlefront one you're talking about?
The Clone Wars.
Yeah,
Clone Wars, okay.
the old
yes.
Okay, gotcha.
That's a good one.
I'm confusing.
Man, you got it. There's Padawan Ahsoka. There's the Commander Jesse. There's Echo. No, what was it? 5s that just came out.
5s.
I mean, there's a ton of them. So I mean, really, you can just pick and choose. I mean, Star Wars wasn't that great this year, but there were some nice ones in there. Anything clones for me is going to win. So I'm a clone guy. I don't care. I like my 501st.
Well, they priced me out. Like I Black Series, I was getting everything Black Series after I got, as I was searching for the NECA Turtles, actually. Like I ended up discovering the Black Series, and I started buying as many like clones, Boba Fett, anything that was like that Mandalorian related, I was buying, but they just priced me out. It just got too much, and I was like, you know what, I'm good.
I have 3 tied at I have 3 of them that are tied at number 1. Malgus, awesome. I mean, he's a freak. He's not even a 6-inch figure, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Knights of the Old Republic, Darth Malik. I've always loved that character, and I love that game. And of course, JJ Bridger, a selfie series that wasn't expensive, that, I mean, it was great,
That's a one of one, isn't it?
Finally, Hasbro thought of me, and I was like, wow, cool. So yeah, those are my top 3.
Oh,
it's just the 2. I'm just kidding, guys.
This is another one. I feel I have no idea. I own 2 Star Wars figures: the $3.99 Mandalorian at the Ross, and then the Imperial Stormtroopers. So I'm going to get some suck up points on this one. Before I went on Kenobi's live stream, my wife set down the sheet of paper and folded me an X-wing. This is my favorite Star Wars toy of 2023.
There you go. That's awesome.
Oh man, we got to talk, dude. Come on.
All right. We'll move on to Archer's question of the night. Most overhyped figure of the year. I know he kind of answered it slowly.
Oh, well, that wasn't even my final answer.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
It was close. Most overhyped figure of the year was actually a 3-pack of Spider-Man figures that dropped, because everybody went hog wild on them, forgetting that they always release a head sculpt on it at some point. People went crazy on it. Then they suckered you in with that second release, been out individually on card on the old shitty bodies. No dice. I'm getting them on clearance. They're on sale right now, but I'm waiting until they drop down a little bit more, and then I'll pick them up.
McFarlane Batmobile.
Ooh,
you already said it for me, so I don't have to say anything.
Ridiculous how hyped that was.
Yeah.
I mean, and then they re-release it, and then you can find it at Macy's. Total shit show.
I'm going with the Batmobile, but a
Mic
different one. I'm
drop.
going for the Amazon Batmobile, the 89, the one that's actually the flat black color, because everyone bitched and whined. You're not going to be able to get it. It's just, I think it's still available on
It is.
Amazon.com. So I got tired of hearing everybody say you're not going to be able to get it. It's a scalper's paradise. And like I said, you can still get the things, but
yeah.
Overhyped figure of the year.
Yep.
Man.
Be mine too. The Batmobile.
I was going to say Mythic Legions, but I was afraid YouTube would ban my channel or something. So.
Oh my god. Oh man, I don't even know.
I
even know.
For me, it was the Star Killer one. Like it looked
Honestly.
really cool. Like it was a cool idea. It was a cool concept.
That's a good.
But like he looked like he was stoned.
Yeah.
And not on yeah, like it was really a shame because like that had a potential to be a really good figure in my opinion. But
that Star Killer at McFarlane Aquaman definitely party with the same substances. You know,
I would have to repaint his face if I was gonna buy that one.
You know, I know that we said the Batmobile one, and two others agreed about it.
Overhyped.
Yeah, I was about to say, a lot of these GI Joe classifieds were overhyped, especially like Crimson Guards, Bats, your Sergeant Slaughter. We found them at Ollie's for cheaper, and it's like we were all like, "Oh yes, this," and then all of a sudden, you're finding them for cheaper than you could have gotten them for. So I think that you can say some of the GI Joe line was overhyped, and especially Chuckle shouldn't have never been a damn San Diego Comic Con.
Well, the whole GI Joe thing that got stuck up in the distribution thing because everybody was looking for Crimson Guards. That's an army builder.
Mhm.
Army builders almost never end up pleased. You know, and now because they're $5 at Ollie's, at my local Walmart, there's 5 Crimson Guards that they move because we're waiting for the $5. But that's an army builder. Those shouldn't sit. There's no way Ollie's unless it's a distribution issue. And that's the problem is we had 75 GI Joes? 75. We're at what? I think we came into this year at 30 something and we're at like 110 already.
Yeah.
Plus the retro cards. Yeah, that's them trying to cram them out as soon as they get off the boat. So it sucks.
I'm gonna say the GI Joe classified Firefly that has so many freaking issues. Even though like they had the Target exclusive one, it's literally the same body, the same body, different head.
Yeah.
The legs, and then the
ab crunch that just does
the
this.
ab crunch is just wobbly. It's so disappointing. And then I would say that DC Direct, Batman, the animated series, like that whole wave was way overhyped.
Oh yeah,
there was hype.
Because, you know, everyone was looking for them, and then look, there's like a million just sitting on shelves now everywhere.
I don't remember any like hype around it.
Well, animated series,
it was just like
always like hot for something, and then it's once people start seeing it in person that they're just like, and that should be your flagship. That should be your flagship like line from McFarlane.
Yeah.
Kenner still
I think the only hype with that series was people that actually collect, you know, DC hardcore. I think because it was there one day. It was there, and I'm like, oh, cool, new figures. And then on YouTube, well, that's just me.
I mean, I didn't see it as a category, but you know, we're talking about McFarlane. I mean, peg warmer of the year, whole damn page puncher, whatever, superpowers. Like, I don't know. Do any of you collect it? Like, I'm not even like knocking anybody for it, but like, I don't know a single person that actively collects the superpowers wave.
Well, that's why I don't get those small page puncher things either. Who's buying those, and why are they introducing all these new like GI Joe ones and Transformer ones? I don't get it.
Yeah,
nobody buys the ones that are out there now.
Oh, are we
Someone
talking
say
about page punchers? Yeah.
And we're talking about the ones with the small figures, right? Because there's also
Yeah.
pinch punchers with the 6-inch figures, which those have.
Yeah,
sold,
no, the
especially with-
6 those are okay. But yeah, the
Okay.
little ones that are like 2.5-inch figures,
Yeah.
yeah, those.
Yeah.
That ain't worth the price for it. I'm sorry. I
No.
mean, you know,
Yeah, that's what
That
we're,
and
that's
then-
that Hasbro and our
Yeah.
Toddy Mac thing. That's what that
Yeah.
is. It's page punchers at that 2.5-inch scale.
Yeah. Well, why-
That's what, because they already showed off the Duke. Yeah, that's all it's going to be is a bunch of
Yeah.
page punchers. That's all it is.
Yep.
So
I just don't get why they're even doing it. The ones that are out now don't even sell.
it's the IP, and for Hasbro, who's hemorrhaging money and now people, it's no skin off them. They're really Todd McFarlane's literally paying Hasbro for those licenses. Hasbro loses nothing other than,
Right.
in the end, they might not get more IP license. So for Hasbro, it's a good deal for Hasbro.
I
For
get
Todd
it for
McFarlane,
I don't get it for McFarlane.
might be bad.
Don't.
Yeah, but the difference is Todd McFarlane doesn't answer to anybody but himself, so he could do more than Hasbro. So if he wants to put something in a figure, as long as it meets the, he can do it. Which is why we don't see guns with Warner Brothers products,
Yeah.
because he's got to meet
Bullshit.
licensing requirements. So
Cool. You know, I know that Archer brought up the Super Friends, how nobody's buying those and they're a disappointment. What I'm seeing is a disappointment now. I mean, even though I picked them up because I'm like, okay, cool, I can use extra. I'm very disappointed that finding G.I. Joe, Super 7 G.I. Joes at Walmart. You know, I'm like, what? Like,
It's a
Super
shame.
7 needs.
but
So
I mean,
Or
that's
$11 on Entertainment Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
$11
the goal of
Ultimates
anybody
on
is
Entertainment
to
get their
Earth, and it's like,
the mass market. So for Super 7, it was kind of a good idea, but they're placing themselves as a high-end figure at $55.
Exactly.
That's the problem. Now, anybody, like, I'm sorry, if any of you create a product and you can get it at Walmart,
That's a win.
Oh, yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
It's a win. So it's a win for Super 7 getting their product in there. The problem is, like, you know, we're saying $55 for that thing. No. And now that they're going to make them in higher quantity to fill all those Walmarts, so that's a higher MOQ, means their production costs go down. Where are they passing off those savings? You know, so I mean,
I think
you know,
Super
about price, but that's a legit question. So
Wait, EC, what were you saying?
I said I think Super 7 is actually a big letdown over the year for me. I mean, they
Yeah.
put out a lot of stuff
yeah,
that
in general,
looks
yeah.
cool that I want to collect, but like I'm not paying the price for one because I don't think that stuff is worth what they're asking. It never looks like
no.
what they say it's going to look like.
Yeah.
There's always quality control problems with the stuff. Like I would honestly, I want to change my answer and say Super 7 is probably my biggest letdown of the year.
I have to wait until I get my Lemmy and Cliff Burton in the mail because, like, I've been so hyped on those two
that's
Super 7 Ultimates, like, since the day they released or were announced as pre-orders. But the renders never look like the final product, and
Never.
I you know, depending on how these
Thundercats
two
did.
figures are, the Thundercats did, yeah, they do cartoon figures decently. Human
Yeah.
figures were
Yeah, they
always
do.
like, hit or
They do
miss.
that, yeah, definitely.
And that's where, like, for me, like this year, once I get Cliff and Lemmy in the mail, if those two suck, like, I'm probably out. I've got other stuff on pre-order because I forgot about it, and they announce shit, and then you wait. It seems like a year and a half for them to actually ship. But if Lemmy and Cliff show up and they look like trash, like, I'm probably out of Super 7 because I want to help the little guy, knowing Brian is just a small, you know, company. Like Brian's a dude you can just go in a store, he's there. So, like, you want them to do well, but at the same time, the game they play, it's a tough one.
well, you got to give them a little bit of credit, though. They do listen because that Rat King got a ton of hate. They went back, they pulled it, they put it out a couple waves. gave you the real Rakeen, but then also threw in like the sexy Rakeen head, and so it kind of made everybody happy. So I mean, you got to give them credit there, where at least they're listening to what people are saying and going back and making adjustments. And the other thing is too, even with new releases, you wait 5-6 months after the release, you can get it at least half off on Amazon. And if you wait even longer, you're getting it for 11, 12 bucks.
Actually, you're the one that pointed that out.
Yeah.
You're the first person I saw that pointed that out.
Yep.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to.
That's
I shouldn't have to collect and always be like, well, I gotta wait till this, goes on sale to get it. Like, this shit's not worth what they're asking for. I should be able to buy a figure that I want, a company that I want to support right away when it comes out. I shouldn't have to fucking. My plan shouldn't be, oh, I gotta wait for this figure to sit on shelves for 2 years to get it on sale.
I mean, I think that's the world we live in.
Silverhawk's throne that's $70, $55 for a throne for Seahawk or for the Silverhawks. Come on.
Yeah. Right. I mean, if the Rosses haven't taught us that, then that's kind of the world we live in now. Is it where it's like, it's a point now where, like, what is it worth to you? I understand that we shouldn't have to pay these prices, but we do. We're not going to get out of that, So I think it's a personal preference, of course. So, Colin, I totally get what you're saying, but for me, I don't need this shit that bad, and I can sit there and I can wait and be a little, little strategic about it. So,
Agreed.
And because I mean, when it was $20 a figure for Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, all that. No, I mean, there's a little bit of complaining, but you think about it, that was the happy medium. Everybody was happy.
Yeah.
$100, 5 figures. $100 now, 3 figures because of tax. Well, I mean, I guess taxes, you're not getting 5, but you get my point. Now you're spending $20 more to get 1 extra figure, and it's like.
And if you want,
I'm sorry, but I was never happy with 20. I was never happy with 20.
I mean, but that was the happy.
I was buying when they were like at $9.99. Like I was buying Marvel, the DC Universe Classics at $4.88, and then they just started going up like just all of a sudden. I'm like, what the hell? And now we're. I mean,
well, when they were at $20 for like 9 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, that became not everybody was happy, obviously, but that was the happy medium because $20 was still seemed to be like $20 is that one thing. It's one bill out of your wallet, and that's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem expensive. Now then they jacked it up a week later to $22.99. Then it was $23.99. Then it was $25 or $24.99. And then Star Wars went up to $27.99 all in a year and a half. That's where it got bad. And I was kind of like,
don't forget, you have the exclusives.
Yep.
You have the exclusives that are a little bit more.
The exclusives like $2 more. 20, yeah.
Speaking of exclusives, this Walmart exclusive Star-Lord. Why was this $37?
Wow.
I wouldn't have bought
that was an error. That should have been $24.99.
Why did you pay $37 when you're going to find it next Christmas or Ross for $5.99? Why did you pay $37?
Dude, I didn't. I paid
$12.
Nice. There you go. You paid $12. Nice.
Yeah, I waited.
Yeah.
What did that came out last year? I waited a whole year for that thing to go down to $12.
I think it was beginning of this year or end of last year.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go into our last question of the night, guys. So this is kind of a big one, and I think some of you guys might have some strong opinions on this. So Hasbro just signed a deal with McFarlane Toys. What do you guys think the future of Hasbro and action figures are going to go?
Archer has a whole
let Archer enlighten us, because man, he knows what's going on.
I'm going to disagree with him right away. So,
well, I was going to say, did we do Toy Company of the Year too, or no, we'll come back to
that? There ain't no Toy Company of the Year right now with the price. Through that.
But yeah, I will thankfully and proudly plug my video. That to me that solidifies it. And it's funny. Last night after Kenobi stream, we were backstage. The stream was done. Legacy, myself, Kenobi, and I'm forgetting the other guy's name. We were talking, and Legacy and I have wanted to do a Hasbro video for a while, like talking about their earnings report. It's 3 months past at this point, but I'm almost glad that we didn't talk about it already, because backstage we were talking how I wonder if Hasbro will start to scale down normal figures. and focus on the higher end stuff like what comes out in a HasLab. And then today the news drops. I think they're pulling out. Like, insert jokes there, pun intended. I think they're backing out because all those pallets, that's merch. That all those pallets are Hasbro. Like I don't watch any of your videos to any of you here because I don't have a Ross up here, but I don't see any Ross videos or Ollie's videos where I'm looking at NECA stuff, Super 7 stuff. It's McFarlane stuff. I'm seeing a shit ton of Hasbro though. So that's all stuff that now the other companies are going to be like, hey, we're going to scale back on buying. Now Hasbro's eating all those costs. But you know what? I made 40% revenue increase on Baldur's Gate, and I made another freaking 80% profit gain on Dungeons and Dragons because people are just playing it in their house. I'm not making anything for it. I think that's their route. I think they're going straight up like digital, and I think they're going to scale back the actual physical stuff and sell the licenses to McFarlane, to Super 7. And actually, I forgot about this in my video. I was talking about the 3-inch scale stuff because he's doing the page punchers. Hasbro has the retro line. They already canceled out the Marvel retro line. Star Wars retro line will be next. Like, just make McFarlane apparently loves making 3-inch figures. We'll just give him that line as well. And then we just sit back and eat profit. But we can lay off all the sculptors. We can lay off all the people who do logistics. We can lay all those people off and just get a piece of McFarlane doing all the hard work. And rant.
I agree with you, man. I totally agree with you because if you think about it, is Hasbro really this stupid where they don't know what's going on, where they're not making profit? I mean, are they that stupid? No, they're not that stupid.
Yeah.
They know exactly well, to a point they are. You're right, JJ.
They are.
But what Archer's saying makes a lot of sense because it's like if you can take the licenses they have with G.I. Joe, Transformers, all the stuff that they got, and you can use that to make people pay to make toys when you obviously suck at it, let somebody who knows what they're doing do it. It makes a lot of sense, I think. I would actually kind of sort of be happy if that happened, to be honest with you, because I don't think it's going to get any better with Hasbro. I think it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And it makes no sense for them to lay off so many people at once if there's not like there's too many pieces that are fitting in together right now, I think. So I'm with you, Archer, 100%.
Didn't they lay off this year too?
Yeah, they laid off at the beginning of the year. They laid off 800 people.
Honestly, with this whole thing with them collabing with McFarlane, I don't think. I mean, yeah, they're gonna get something out of it because he's paying for the licenses and everything, which is easy money for them. But I really don't think it's gonna be something of a good deal for them. I mean, like you guys just said earlier, the page punchers don't sell. You know, a lot of these we're seeing the retro lines, you know, your Kenners, your retro Star Wars in Ollie's, in Ross. If you think about that, we're seeing a lot of McFarlane stuff also in Ross and Ollie's. You know, the prices are going down on them.
I see just as much McFarlane.
And then exactly. So then if we're seeing, and then the way McFarlane is just bringing out stuff. If he does that with all these lines that he's gonna do with Hasbro, it's not gonna be any better for them. I mean, honestly, if Hasbro wants to save themselves, there's 3 things they need to do, and that's if they want to do it. But again, I think they're stupid. One is don't mass produce some of these figures. They're mass producing everything. You know, like a good example, the Darth Vader. Why are you gonna just do the same damn figure, but in a different package? Oh, it's because it's different package. Our fans love. No, get the hell out of there with that. You know, do a like Darth Vader or Mando. Do them every 5. Bring them out every 5 years. You know, that's one. 2, you're I forgot the 2. I'll go with the 3. It's, you know, bring down the price a little bit. I mean, by $1 or $2. That's one of the things that you can do. You know, but the mass productions, and then okay, here we go. The re-releases and stuff like that. You know, that was my second one. They need to stop doing re-releases or repaints. You know, just do what you can and let it sell, and then bring it out years later on. And then again, the pricing, just bring it down a little, and you're gonna make people happy. This whole bullshit about Hasbro Pulse, where fans
Thank
come
you,
first.
Brett.
No,
That's amazing.
It's fans wallets first. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna, this whole thing with collab. Whoever the hell is this genius up in Hasbro thinking that was great, it's gonna come to them. And whoever is the CEO or whatever, this is what I feel. I think that CEO who thinks he has it made right now is not gonna have it made, and they're gonna. I have a feeling they're gonna try to bring Uncle Todd to be the CEO for Hasbro.
Oof,
I have a feeling of that. I may be wrong.
Ooh.
I may be wrong.
Man.
He is his own guy, but you never know. You just
That's
never
a
know.
tough
He
one.
might just take over. But sometimes, those small percentages.
It's one thing to be
end up
CEO
happening.
of an action figure company, but Hasbro's got way too much going on to be for. He's got you got games, cards. There's more going on there. I can't see
Again, it's possible. I'm not saying it is gonna happen, but it's just a feeling that it could happen. I'm not saying that I'm right about this. I could be wrong, but it's just the way it's going. It's kind of like, seems like Hasbro's top guys are seeing that they got some people that don't know what the hell they're doing. So they want to
this
get
right
someone
here,
else.
Scott Addict 77. He is exactly where I was going to go with. Is the CEO making $9 million? That's the problem. His base pay, like, I don't remember. Do you remember, Archer, what his base pay was?
No, but it's something ridiculous because you also get a bunch back in stock options and whatnot. Yeah.
So the $9 million right there, like, take a pay cut, keep your employees or keep enough employees, and do less repaints and reissues. And I mean, they're already doing less figures as it is. So if you like think about it, the X-Men 97, like everywhere it's different in every city and every Target and every Walmart. You see them or you don't. I literally saw them one day and never saw them again.
Same.
So the production run is they already talked about the production run on Marvel Legends, Star Wars, like their big thing in G.I. Joe Classified was already going down. So for me, I see it because I really don't see as much G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends, or Star Wars at all. Like it's very rare. But recently, obviously, because the holidays, like they kind of amped it up. But after Christmas, it's going to be peg warmers like Lando has been for how many years now. So I don't know. The main thing is CEO needs to take a pay cut. We know that won't happen. And that's one of their biggest problems is they have too many.
That's everywhere, though, bro.
ups.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
That's everywhere. Not just.
I've been in mass layoffs before, but
He's
It
also
happens in the medical industry. It's happening in everything. I mean, it's just greed, man, and it's sad to say. I mean, I wish, shit, if I was CEO, I would have like taken a major pay cut and taken care. But that's who I am. I'm a person that takes care of the people that work for me. Not one of those like, oh, fuck you. I'm rich, fuck you. No, excuse my language, but that's just. There's just people that are like that don't care about anybody else's lives and do what they do. And whether you like it or not, guys are saying he makes $9 million. Is it going to stop you from buying figures? Maybe, maybe not. The hard part is if you guys decide to stop buying figures from Hasbro and you cut it, and then let's say there's more people that do that, you're affecting the people that are still there, that are still making stuff for Hasbro, and they might get laid off. So that's what's tricky about it.
Yeah.
But
double-edged
other than
sword.
that,
Double-edged sword,
that's all I
man.
got.
Double-edged sword.
That's all I got to say about that. But guys, I'm getting this bad cough. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna take some medication and stuff. But it was nice seeing you guys, and
Yeah, definitely.
I enjoyed this. I'm glad that we had Collecting Havoc and Archer. Archer, I hope you enjoy that hot toy. Let me know what you think. Just drop me the link to that video. And if I don't get to see anyone else of you guys, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And enjoy it with your family and everything.
Same to you, man.
Good seeing you.
You
Same
too.
to you,
Jay.
Jay.
Have a good one.
All right,
Back at you.
I'll
Merry
see you all
Christmas,
in the
JJ.
Undisputed 4. There, guys.
What the balloons?
It's funny when that
I know.
happens
Oh, that's wild.
That is so strange.
because I think if you're using your iPhone, it does that.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I don't
Oh
mean
my god.
Oh,
This son of a bitch.
maybe next time I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, guys. I keep dropping in and out. My internet sucks apparently tonight. So I've heard 3/4 of what you guys have said.
Oh,
happens
Whatever. It was
every
fun.
time.
Still, I mean, I got to hear most of it. I'll watch us on the replay.
Comment on the
Team
replay.
replay.
There you go. Team
Yeah.
replay.
Be like, oh, that's what I meant to say. Now that I can hear you, I wanted to say that. No, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on, but tonight, man, it's just been weird. But anyways, so where
It
we at
happens all
here?
the
Where we
time.
at now that I'm finally back? You know,
So we're ending the
Definitely.
show.
Yeah, it definitely was a great show, guys. It was definitely fun hanging out. And we want to thank the chat for hanging out with us and commenting and just
Mhm.
being involved in the whole thing. It was
Sorry.
great.
Could we just do a flash round of what was the answer to everybody's favorite line? I don't think we said that.
Oh yeah, we should do that for the favorite year of our favorite line of the year, right?
Favorite
Yeah.
company. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Line or company. All right, let's do it.
So we'll go with Collecting Havoc.
Best and worst for me right now. I hate to say it is Hasbro because GI Joe is, even though it's been a pain, GI Joe is killing it. And I just got my Hiss tank, and holy crap, they knocked that thing out of the park. I would say runner up, honestly, for me is Four Horsemen because I'm loving the Cosmic Legions, but Hasbro's the worst, but they're also the best because GI Joe is killing it. But everything else they're doing is kind of fizzling out, unfortunately. But so it's kind of a double-edged sword with that. It's weird. So
Archer.
Minus the sewer layer, NECA is my line of the year. They've put out a lot of bangers. A lot of us have been. The only reason we don't buy some of it is because it does cost more than the average figure. But I think NECA has been knocking out of the park with the nostalgia. The dinosaurs,
yeah.
Prey, turtles, all different lines of turtles, not even just like one specific. So the only L I think they took this
they
year.
did a bunch.
Yeah, the only L I give them is the sewer layer. That one was, if that was reasonably priced, it would have sold tons.
Yes.
People would have been happy.
Yeah,
That
but
was
I'll give them a W.
The Man Collects.
I'm gonna go with a twofold answer. Number one, the worst. I'm gonna say Hasbro. I didn't chime in on the last question there. You guys made a lot of good points, but they're hedging for profit loss. They're building right now protection against declining sales and all that. What they're doing. But I'm going to give an answer for the best toy line. It's probably gonna get Avi probably wanting to kick me out of here. But look behind me, boys. McFarlane. One reason why when
I knew it.
distribution sucks and you can't
Second
find
place.
everything
Second
else,
place.
you can find McFarlane. Chase figures, he pumps them out like crazy for people that are addicted to chases. I mean, all the other distribution might suck, but all you guys are seeing these in your stores, and you're seeing the platinums and all that crap. So, for all the bad about him, I've got to give him that. You've had quantity, you've had lackluster quality, and like chases and everything else. I'm giving it to him.
Yeah, I think if he had more properties I liked, I'd probably like Toddy Mac better. But really, all it is Spawn for me in a couple movies. So.
BC Collecting. Colin.
I'm going to also go with NECA. Like everything Archer said, all the nostalgia's there. Everything they've been putting out has just been killing it. It is a little more expensive, but look what you get with it. Look at the detail. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with them right now, but they're still my favorite.
Yukon.
You have to ask.
Must answer.
Worst is Hasbro. Best is 1988 Playmates and 1984 Kenner.
Okay.
Because I can't put a modern one as the best. Sorry.
Rex.
Personally, for me,
horizons, man.
I'm a big time. I like Hot Toys. I think they do a great job on every front. The only thing is, that drives me nuts about them is like the wait times, the pre-orders, and just takes too long to get. But when you do get it, I feel like they are just awesome. So definitely gonna go with them.
For me, it's going to be best toy. Well, I guess action figure line and/or company would be Jada Street Fighter, hands down one of the best. I don't think anyone expected these figures to be as good as they are. They articulate well. They stand. And then obvious Hasbro. Obviously everyone knows I have a love-hate relationship with Hasbro because I like Spider-Man and Marvel Legends, but their goddamn prices are too damn expensive. Yes, the Green Goblin is $50. I know it's expensive, but the detail is amazing. The 3D scan for Willem Dafoe is spot on. This is their best figure they've made all year. But yeah, love-hate relationship. Worst Hasbro, best Jada. That is mine.
And again, Brett,
Jada's
thank
up
you
there.
again for the
I'm gonna
super
agree
chat.
with Jada being up there.
Which 1988 Playboy playing it?
It's not what I meant.
Yeah, see, Collecting Havoc knows what I'm talking about. So anyway, I want to say thank you to you fine gentlemen for participating once again, and I want to say thank you to John Collecting Havoc, Steven, Hey Archer, for being the newbies to the Undisputed chat. We'll have another one, and then probably like February. What else does it say? Before we go, thank you, Mr. Rex Henry, or King Henry, that I learned today. King Henry, for doing this on limited sleep. So we appreciate you, man. I love you, dude.
Go
He's
to bed.
By the way, go buy merch from him. He does it himself. He actually does it all himself. Go buy merch. Go buy helmets. Make him busier than busy so he can never sleep. And before we go,
I'm
everyone
barely sleeping now.
Yeah. Everyone plug your stuff real quick. So across the board, Millennium will go with you first.
Well, you can hit me up on Instagram if you want a commission done. You can also get to my Teespring, but if you want a hoodie or a shirt made by me direct, just hit me up on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook.
And I'll give you 10 inches stickers as well. Yukon.
Yukon Phil. Check me out on Instagram, YouTube. Also check out Yakking with Yukon with my buddy. Hey Archer, where are you? Over there. Hey Archer will be guest on Yakking with Yukon on Sunday. So don't miss that.
Hey Archer.
I'm Hey Archer. I'm on Instagram under Hey Archer, but I'm El Prez of Nerd Affiliated. So search Nerd Affiliated on everything. You'll find me there.
Become a channel member also.
Yes. Get us out of jail.
Yes, get him out of jail. Colin?
Got to get out of YouTube jail.
Yep.
On YouTube, you can find me at EC Collecting, all social media.
The man collects.
Short, sweet, to the point.
You can find me on Instagram. Search The Man Collects. You can find me on there and see all the Spider-Man figures I'm finding before T3. And also found me on YouTube. Somebody subscribe. I lost a friggin' subscriber during this live stream. Somebody go subscribe. Come on, give me my subscriber back.
Yeah, I got you.
YouTube and Instagram, you can find me there.
You made somebody mad.
I pissed somebody off. That McFarlane answer, probably.
Yeah.
Also, if you look up KY Jelly, you'll find the Man Collects picture there. And then Collecting Havoc.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn? It's my turn.
It's your turn, newbie.
Yay! Oh man, no, I'm sorry. It's like all I heard is robot. So like I said, my internet for whatever reason is completely jacked up. I don't know what's going on. But
that's
anyways,
all the time
you guys,
we have tonight. Anyway,
at Collecting Havoc on Instagram. I'm trying to post more on there. YouTube, obviously, Collecting Havoc. New videos up today. T3's got a new video up today. Make sure you guys check that out. All of you guys who have new videos up today, make sure you guys all check them out. So I know a couple of us do. So there we go. Plug y'all.
Look at that. I didn't have to plug
Archer.
myself. It was awesome. Obviously, this is my channel, TP Collects. So watch my videos. That's all I got to say. Buy some merch. I know a couple of you guys bought some merch. Rex did. And the man collects. But hey, he's wearing it. Sweet. I actually wanted to know how are they? Are they comfortable? Are they shitty?
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I wouldn't be wearing it if I hated it. Would have burned it.
I don't know if she's still awake, but my wife, when I put it on, was bragging about how it made me look more muscular in the chest. So, like I said, guys, if you want to look sexy, get you a T3 Collects t-shirt. Man Collects approved.
Perfect. Oh man, this is never a dull time. I love this. These are so much fun. Like I said, appreciate you guys. I will look forward to talking to most of you guys, actually all of you guys, in our group chat, the Collecting Degenerates. So that is it tonight. We'll see you guys in a few more months. Probably not with more people. This will probably be it because I think maybe 10, maybe a little too much. Who knows? And then next time we're kicking Rex out. So we'll have a new moderator. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, thank you guys, everyone in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, Archer, will you take us out?
I'll talk to all you nerds. Oh, sorry. And we'll talk to all you nerds in the next video. Peace.
There we go. Thank you. Good night.
We're out of here.
You goddamn balloons.